I can go to Starbucks and get a drink for $5. Hello everybody, this is Kogi from the channel Kogi Ogogi. You've probably clicked on this video because of the title. If you believe that this video is useful, please like and subscribe to my channel. Can you believe it? The Violin is half the price of this Polaroid camera. I believe this was $70. So you get the violin, the bow, the case, everything for $35. That doesn't make sense to me, but it exists. And without further ado, I will get to the reviewing of the $35 violin that I purchased from Amazon. And here we go! Before we get started, let me show you what this violin sounds like.
You can download the cleaner version of the full audio of this song in the description box below. This is my own violin. Again, you can download the full audio in the description box below. I searched for a full-size violin and there were lots of options, but I chose the cheapest one available, which was $33.99, and with tax it became roughly about $35. In this violin set, you get a decent case, the violin, a shoulder rest, extra set of strings, a rosin, a tuner, and a bow, again just for $35.
Here it is. Let's talk about the body. Overall, this is not a bad violin, but just to save time, I'm just gonna talk about what I don't like about it so that you can decide whether you want to get it or not. First of all, the biggest thing is the bridge. Well, it's kind of slanted right now, but this violin comes undone, so all the strings are loose and the bridge is also not in place, so you would have to set it up yourself. The angle, it was kind of strange. It didn't have proper slits where the strings would be placed, so I had to when I played, I kept touching the G string while I was playing the D. You would kind of have to play around with the angle so that whenever you play, the strings don't touch each other. I mean, for a practice, I don't think it should matter much. This is very common in any violin with new strings. The pegs come really loose every single time this violin is impacted. A small touch or whenever I play the violin, the pegs move and it's out of tune every single time. It's definitely going to waste your time, but the more you play, the strings will stay in place. I would have to experiment that with this violin. That's it about the body. And now about the bow. I'm just gonna have to say that. This bow is very, very poorly made. You're not supposed to touch this part, but I'm just gonna show you anyway. This is not tightened all the way. This is the right tension you should have when you play the violin. This is arching upwards. It shouldn't arch upwards. Let me show you up close. The hair is really loose. I don't know if that's the right word, but you can see how wrinkly it looks. It's not tight at all. Yeah, it shouldn't be like this. And that definitely affects the sound. One last thing to note about this bow, it was new. I had to really work into the rosin because it was really slippery. And the rosin was slippery, so I had to like kind of crack the rosin to get some friction on there. This is probably like $5. You can get a toy for $5. I can go to Starbucks and get a drink for $5. And lastly, I didn't like the shoulder rest that came with it. Maybe I'm supposed to, no. This is my own. This is supposed to fit here like that. It's just not feeling right. And it's kind of too high. You can't adjust the height. I have a short neck. My neck just cracked. It doesn't feel comfortable. So yeah, this is the end of my review. For any sheet music questions about the violin or request of a song to do a cover, please comment down below and I will definitely try to get to them as much as I can. Thank you everyone for watching and have a blessed day.